Big Daddy Shin with Worldwide Wednesday. Hey. Gosh, you know what? My whole thing's not working right here. Why is it not working? Oh, here we go. Big Daddy Shin with Worldwide Wednesday. Okay, I have to make sure that my thing's working because thing is, if it's not working, then this video is going to be horrible. So let me look at my video right here. If it's not working, then okay, there we go. Okay, so it's totally working. All right, so for those that you don't know, Big Daddy Shin, and on Wednesday nights, I do the whole thing like, okay, Big Daddy Shin Worldwide Wednesday, right? Usually about 6 o'clock. But the thing is, today was like nonstop day, right? Starting with like early morning, like last night, okay? My mom went to Texas, okay? And then so, the days of like, hey, good night, Harold. So I was talking about my day. Harold the handyman, what's up? So what happens is people, when they do a trip, they want to, go ahead of time. Oh, I'm gonna buy it a month ahead of time and get a cheaper flight and all that stuff. No, those days are over. Actually, you could buy a flight like, a couple days before. So what happens is my mom wanted to go to Texas, and then instead of buying her 2 weeks ahead of time, I decided to do it like, 2 days ago, right? Hey, Madison, what's going on? A long time. Hey. So what happened is, being the travel guy that I am, okay, normally I would like buy a ticket, and then if I have layovers or however long it takes, it doesn't really matter because I'm there. I could just go on my phone. I could, all this stuff. And if it takes like 8 hours to do like a 2-hour flight, I get it. But thing is, it's just, I saved $100, whatever. So when I had the option to buy this ticket for my mom, okay, all the other tickets were like 300 something. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. And then Priceline, they had a thing. What's going on, Pistol? So they had a thing where if you wanted your flight to be between 8 a.m. to 12 a.m., then you could do it for like $150. I'm like, oh, okay, but you might get a zero. You don't know what time it's like lottery, okay? I'm like, you know what? Okay, sorry, Mom. I'm gonna save $150. So I do it, and what do? They give me a flight at 6:45 in the morning, right, from LA, and it goes to San Francisco, and then you have a 2-hour layover, and then go to Texas. I'm going, oh my gosh, my mom's gonna kill me. It's gonna be like 7 hours, right? Jeff, what's going on? Yes, the Doyers did win. I'm getting to that in a little bit, but I'm just telling you how my day went. So what happened is, I couldn't be late for my mom, okay? So she's in LA with her sister, and then they live about 30 minutes from LAX, and so I live about 30 minutes from there. So already I had to leave like okay, and you need like to get there by 5:30. So I had to leave by 4:30. I knew it, okay? But I had to fill with gas. I had to get money from my mom. You got to give your mom money when you go trip. So I knew I could get 3:30, okay? So late yesterday, I'm procrastinating cleaning my car because I had a bunch of stuff back there, right? And then so I'm like doing it, but then I have like, Netflix on, and then I'm watching a movie, and next thing you know, it's like 12:30. I'm going, oh my gosh, I am totally screwed, right? So what do? I sleep with my light on, and I'm going, oh man, I hope I wake up. And I did wake up 2:30. I took a shower, I shaved and stuff, and all this stuff, and then I was up. And then I take my mom to the airport. We parked the car. I'm like taking all this stuff and just making sure she got on the plane and everything's gonna be okay, right? So my school started at 8. I dropped her off. I left her about 6. So at all this time, I'm like, okay, I'm driving back. There's no one on the freeways and everything. And so I go for my walk in the morning. I'm like, wow, there's like so much time in the world. But I was so tired. So I had to do my whole work, the virtual stuff. So now I'm not teaching classes. I'm calling with parents and like motivating them about like how awesome our school is. And then I had to do it all day. And then I had to do some other stuff. And at night I had this thing, 6 o'clock to 7:30, right? For the parents. And then so, we're talking to the parents like it's just like PTA meeting or whatever. And then one of the parents needed my help, and he works like 4 in the morning to like 6. And I was able to talk to him, and I got on the phone. I got off like at 8:30. right? And then I talked to my dance teacher, and we got off like a little while ago, and so my body is just sore, you know. But anyways, going back to the thing of record, I was excited because yesterday the Dodgers win. I'm like, yes, viva los Dodgers. See, so it's one of those things where, okay, for you people that know me for a while, right? You know that I really love the Dodgers. Season ticket holder. I go make my videos there. The all you can eat right field, Coca-Cola Pavilion. You know, all those different things. You know, just cheering on the fans, and like you love Kenley Jansen, then you hate Kenley Jansen. You hate Pedro Baez, and you love Pedro Baez, then you hate him again. You know, you love Joe Kelly, you hate Joe Kelly. Well, I always loved Joe Kelly. He's awesome. Bromo, right? But anyways, we had those things of disappointment on, losing the World Series, losing the World Series. We don't get the World Series, and this year, it was our year, right? And we win the World Series. But here's the problem. It was really weird because this year when I'm watching, and then, watching the whole World Series, and it meant a lot and everything, I wasn't as excited for some reason. Okay? Now, thing is, it's like, I don't know, maybe it's because of this whole, pandemic, staying at home and not that many people in the thing. I realized that I missed the energy. I missed the energy of just being at the games. So I'm one of those spoiled people that that I went to the World Series a couple years. I remember going Dodgers or the Angels beating the Giants, and then I went to a bunch of World Series for here. And it's just exciting just seeing how much the Dodger fans love each other. And then also when I went to those games, those World Series where, the Astros, they beat us. I mean, they're cheaters, and everybody knows it. Same thing with the Red Sox. Alex Cora goes from the Houston Astros to the Red Sox, and they cheat as well. I mean, I'm not bitter boy about that because, this year we won, right? But I remember after those games, you just feel like your heart get ripped out, right? And then I remember even just going to the game where Yu Darvish was pitching against the Astros, and he just got lit up, right? I'm in the parking lot trying to buy like a second-hand, third-party ticket. I had $600 in my pocket. Think like, okay, you know what? I'm going to get it. All of a sudden, it's 5-2, second inning. No one budges on their ticket prices. I'm like, oh, gosh, But I remember being so pissed. But thing is, I'm like, gosh, but you know what? It's like, okay, I felt like I lost. And then I hung out with Happy Halloween, right? Wait till this Friday for the Halloween song version. So what happened? I remember that night, Harold and Gabby, they're at Pizza Mania, and I meet him over there, and that was a fun night. But thing is, it's like they lost, it's like bitter pill and stuff. Okay, but this year, since I wasn't there, it wasn't that exciting. I mean, they like I don't even know why it was a bullpen game. I mean, if we're in the World Series, you put your best pitchers out there and just go for it, right? Just make sure Kenley doesn't go out there. Right? And I'm like, oh man, all the different things can happen. But here's the thing. It seems like oh my gosh. No way. Kit, what's going on? Out of all people that I'm shocked that you even watch my stuff. I thought you like go to your stuff and then, you're out there in like, the rich LA area going, yeah, Dodgers, let's riot in the streets and stuff. And then little old me, thank you very much for coming to the show, right? So anyways, they had controversy in the Dodger game yesterday, okay? I'm not the type that's going to go like, oh, controversy, right? But it always seems like people want the Dodgers to lose. Whether they have a trash can in center field and a video camera or whatever they do to try and get us to not be able to do it. And then, Dave Roberts is doing his best trying to get us not to win, whatever. And then this year he got lucky, whatever. Okay. But when I found out what happened with the whole Justin Turner thing, okay. Now, thing is, most of you guys know I'm an anti-masker. I just wear the mask because I don't want people to give me crap. They're going to go, oh, he's out there, so I'm doing my part. I mean, I'm staying here in my little cave, right? And then, who knows when I take a shower? You guys don't know because I'm just on video and you have no idea. I wear the same shirt every day, right? But who cares? But anyways, when Justin Turner, they're talking about like he's out of the game at eighth inning. we're like, wait a minute, why is he out of the game, right? So it turns out that from his COVID test on Monday, they decided to tell him in the second inning of the last game of the World Series, hey, you got it, tested positive. They're like, what? So what they did was they had a test from Tuesday, right? And they go, you know what, we're going to speed it up for you guys. So they found out by the 8th inning that he had it. So they go, oh, he has to get out of the game. So like, wait a minute. You know what? If you could have found out from Tuesday morning to Tuesday night, 8th inning, you should have been able to figure it out from Monday till Monday night, well, on the off day. Now, the thing is, thank God they didn't do it because we need Justin Turner. He's one of the best players in baseball, right? But just the fact that they do it and they go, oh, here's the mid game. It's like if you're going to get married, right? And then your spouse says, you know what? Yeah, I do. And it gets to your turn to do it. And then you go, I don't know what they say. I'm not married. But before you say I do, the priest asks you the question. You go, I, and then somebody says, hey, so and so, da 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 da, and then your fiance just cancels on you, just because of the last minute thing. So Justin Turner plays baseball all his life, just for them to tell him at the 8th inning of the last game of the World Series that he has to get out. So they make him get out. And then so I'm like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. You know, it's like telling a kid, hey, you got an A on the test. Just kidding, you failed, kid. Okay, yes, would I share a beer with the Animal Turner? If I was a drinker, I totally would. No, I'm kidding. I'd do it anyway, you know? It's like he's SoCal product. He's super cool. And then, it's like I don't care if he's out there without his mask celebrating with the people. He goes all his life and he decides to celebrate. Why not? And then people are trying to shame him. Oh, he can't go out there. No, this is like the greatest thing that could possibly happen in his life. Now, if people had an issue with it, right? When he had the positive test in the second inning, those people could have said, oh, get out, you got cooties and get out of here, right? And then so even if he did have it, okay, at the time, I was talking to my buddy Jose about this, they're not going to get any more or less from from 8th inning, this, hey, you got to get out. It's like one more inning, 1 more hour. The dude just spent like 4 hours with them right there. And it's like, he's not going to get it anymore, right? And you're going to deprive him of like these pictures to do like the greatest thing of his life. So that's why I'm like, yeah, whatever. So yes, Kit, it's right. You're not the first. So a lot of people that go, oh yeah, Shin, it's like your long lost twin. It turns out that anybody who's Asian, they're kind of big, they go, oh yeah, it looks like your twin. Okay, granted, I saw it and I go, yeah, if I had hair, I'd probably look like the dude. I can't do splits, Hey, but it's good that I know Koreans, right? When they all look alike, whatever. But yeah, actually they don't all look alike because it's like now I'm meeting a lot of people, right? So I'm a single dude, right? So a lot of my friends, even older chicks, they're like, oh wow, I love the K-pop, the Korean pop culture, da 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 da, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking like, you know what? Maybe I have a shot. They like K-pop, they like Korean culture, they like Korean barbecue, kimchi, right? So it's like, wow, I could eat all the garlic I want. And then I realized it hits me. They like the K-pop dudes because they all look all K-pop-ish. All skinny and thin and like all girly and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, here, right, whatever, right? I'm going, darn it, horrible, So, so that's that. When you have the whole K-pop, everyone like your culture, it's like, shh. And then so now I figure, you know what? If I was gonna go to Mexico and like all of them like K-pop and everything, so what's better than a Korean dude que pueden hablar en español, see? But no, it's because yo soy un gordo, grande, right? But anyways, yeah. So Madison, about your Jock Peterson being a free agent, that's perfectly fine. You know why? We are the champions, my friends. we won the championship, and usually when championships happen, then a lot of people leave. But you know who's not leaving is Mookie Betts, because he's been, he has like a $1 zillion contract, and then so they're probably going to pay Bellinger that, and then I mean they deserve it, but it's like the way that they go, it's pretty awesome. But yes, we do need more Koreans for the Dodgers because yeah, LA, Koreatown. Even though Koreatown has a bunch of like the millennial people, like you have a bunch of like white people in Koreatown. It's like, hey, where'd that happen? But it happened, right? It's like, I remember those nights of, okay, so I wasn't a true Koreatown person because I wasn't as crazy as what people think that I was when I was a kid. I mean, I was crazier later on in life, but when my friends are like going to like clubs and like bars and stuff like that, it was like a big scene. I mean, it starts like at six at night and it ends like at like 11 a.m. the next day. I mean, you go to dinner, then you go to a bar, then you go to nightclub, then you go singing, and then you go eat in the morning, and then maybe find another club or you go home. But it's like those days, I mean, I can't believe how like crazy like a lot of my friends are, but it's just a way of life. But now you can't do it because it's like a lot of non-Koreans are in there. It's like, oh, they got to speak your language. And so, well, come on. I mean, this is our people, right? Okay, so thing is, Madison brings up a point. I know you really love Max Monkey. Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, right? But thing is, he should stay because Dodgers gave him a shot. And then if it weren't for the Dodgers, he wouldn't have a chance to show off his stuff. So out of pure loyalty bonus, he should probably stay. Okay? Now, thing is, somebody who leaves, I have no idea who's going to leave. I really don't. I mean, Jock Peterson could have left before, but I think he'll probably stay. But who knows? I mean, Dodgers, they're winners. They always have good people. They have good management. Magic Johnson's part of the thing. I mean, you have a lot of everything in its culture, right? Any ethnicity, if you live in LA, they love you. Whether you're, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, Armenian, white, black, just Latinos, right? Los Dodgers, see? So everybody loves the Dodgers. So it's like you go there, you wear your Dodger blue gang color, and then everybody turns into your friend, right? It's really fascinating how all these rival gangs are like red and blue, right? Oh, look at the Angels, the red gang, Oh, the Dodgers, the blue gang, It's and then look at UCLA, they're red. Look at UCLA, they're blue. It's really strange. So, what is it? Madison, your family has to take care of themselves. Every time I see you, something tragic happens. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm so happy you're alive, though. No joke, right? Because if you weren't, then I would only have 10 people watching this. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so it's like when I see these different observations on things, it's like, you have the political parties. You have the red, the Republicans, and blue, the Democrats. And then so I'm not going to go political stuff on you, but here's my public service announcement, okay? Now look, whatever happens on November 3rd, okay? You want to stay home on November 4th because whoever loses is going to be so pissed. Right? I don't even want to go outside. I don't even want to go to the street or whatever. I mean, I'm just going to order everything on Amazon and let the Amazon delivery drivers, let them deal with, going through this traffic because people are going to be really upset. Right? So the thing is about, all right, Kit, thanks a lot, man. Call me up. Let's hang out. I got to tell you about my new job. Right? I don't know if I told you, but I don't teach in a classroom anymore forever. So why aren't I sleeping? I'm not sleeping because I don't sleep like anything. I mean, I sleep. My sleeping habits are so horrible. So if you wonder why like I'm like overweight, it's because my sleeping habits are bad, and yeah, my diet's bad too. Okay, I'm getting the exercise. I'm going outside, but I have to adjust my life, and I'm doing it slowly at a time. But right now, I didn't get to do the Worldwide Wednesday until now. Because usually I do it like maybe like 6 o'clock, 5:30. I go to the park, their Instagram, whatever. But I did it right here, right? So the third and the fourth. Of November. Yeah, I get it. So, but thing is, it's like everybody's losing friends. They're like, oh, I don't like you because you're this person, right? No. Remember, life goes on. No matter who wins, what policies or whatever, people are going to like those policies and people are going to hate those policies. But thing is, between you and me, there's really nothing we could do about it. I mean, you could vote and see what happens, but thing is, the way that everything's going on, it matters, but it doesn't. Because no matter what happens, your brother's still your brother, your sister's your sister, your friends are your friends, all that kind of stuff. Okay? But it's just, you're going to let people people you don't know, like control your actual relationships. Yeah, I'm not into that. So that's why I want to make sure that everyone's going to be okay on there, right? And then so also, what else this week? Halloween's coming up, right? Ooh, Haley, what's going on? Yay. Wow. It's so funny. I didn't see a lot of these people's names for a very long time. And some people are just going just random. But so Halloween, it's my least favorite holiday ever. In the history of ever. I'm not big on Halloween. But the thing is, people celebrate it, they like it, so it's okay. Great. Let's let Halloween and stuff. But the thing is, I don't want to get like a lot of candy and give it to all the kids. Well, I mean, in my area, they don't trick or treat in my area. The reason why is because the people in my neighborhood, they go to the rich neighborhoods and get the trick or treat, get the big candy bars and stuff, and that's what I do. Hey, how you doing? Right? So yeah, it's funny because the neighborhood that I almost moved to, it's called Spring Valley Lake, right? Everybody in Victorville, literally, they just go there and it's like Disneyland, but it's for free. You go over there, all the houses on the lake and stuff, golf course and equestrians, and the people, they just dress up their houses total Halloween and go, which is a great thing for the kids. Because I remember when I was a kid, yeah, people do like the haunted houses, you get scared, scare, right? But thing is now, Halloween is so dangerous that it's like, I don't want my last Halloween scare if someone scares me right before they shoot me. Okay, yeah. So thing is, I mean, okay, I'm exaggerating. Okay, not shoot me, but maybe stab me, right? Or you see these little kids get their candy stolen because some of these like older kids are too lazy to get their own candy, right? So it's like those things. It's like I don't think anything good happens on Halloween. I really don't. It's like everybody dresses like demons and stuff like this. They're like, oh wow, haha, look, you have blood on your fangs and stuff, right? It's great when you're living, but thing is, these people, let's turn it around. What if somebody in your family passes away, right? You go to the funeral, they turn into a zombie or a ghoul or something, you would freak out, right? It's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see that stuff. That's horrible. That's why I'm big on cremation. So, okay, now look, Haley, Valentine's Day, if anybody had a reason to not like Valentine's Day, it's me, okay? So I just turned 50, and I think out of my whole life, I had a Valentine's Day 4 times, okay? So 46 years, I had to watch other people fall in love and then do the whole dinners and candy and flowers and whatever, get married and, whatever, right? So if anyone had that, because, yeah, it's me. But I love Valentine's Day, because thing is on just the opportunity that people get. And I know that it's a day of love. So the people that can love, or, they have love in their life, or, a significant other, whatever, right? It's a great experience. So the thing is, I'm not going to hate on it because I don't have it, that I'm the one that's not taking initiative and go and meet somebody and like, hey, you want to be my Valentine's Day? Right? Right? No. But these other people that do, it should be great. Thanks, King. I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe I do look a little bit younger, like I'm 49. But I sure do look, I do feel 50, but you know, it's probably because I'm overweight. You know, they say fat don't crack, right? So maybe that's it. So I used to think it's kind of gnarly when people say like, you know, like, oh, you know what, I'm overweight, I got to lose weight, But the thing is, when you get older, your elastin in your skin doesn't snap back. So for you young kids, okay, elastin, when it's the thing that, like, you know, you lose weight, whatever, your skin snaps back, you know, and wrinkles. But picture if you use a garbage bag and you fill it up to capacity and it keeps stretching and stretching and stretching, right? Then you empty out that trash and you have a really stretched out garbage bag, okay? That's my skin. Because no matter what you do, it's going to still be stretched out unless you cut it and tape it up and surgery all up, right? Anyways, so when you have it filling inside, it's going to make it so your skin's smooth. So that's why people that are overweight, they look younger because they have smooth skin. But when you lose that weight, so let's say I lose 50 pounds, right? Let's say I lose 100 pounds. Okay, all that fat that I have packing out my skin, making me smooth, yeah, I'll be skinnier. I'll look like old man skinny, right? But it's like all my skin won't snap back. And then it's going to be like, oh, look at my skin, right? I mean, okay, so then that's why every fat person like me, you have a choice. Do you stay fat and look young, or do you lose weight and look like an old man? So that's how that works out. And, you know, I remember the thing about when I first started balding, and then, you know, you get all nervous about it. Oh, I can't shave my head. So for the longest time, I had a little piece of hair right here. I mean, if you're one of my students back in like 2008, right? 2007, 2008, right? And so I lost all my hair, right? Except that first part of it. And then finally, I just got, you know what? Screw it. And I shaved it. I go, oh, doesn't look too bad. I mean, you know, if I was Buddhist, I'd probably be like married like right away, right? I look like the lucky Buddha, right? But, okay. Well, thanks. I know I get it, King. All right, Jeff. Thanks for coming. I mean, I think you heard some of my stories anyway, Jeff. So, you know, when I'm doing this whole stuff, thinking about the whole, like, wow, you know, I mean, you figure you go on those dating sites, right? Let's say like Facebook. Let's say I do Facebook dating. Okay, I did it because one of my friends, oh yeah, you should do Facebook dating. It's like, just like those other dating sites. You know, they just want some dude looking like Brad Pitt or looking like, you know, Johnny Depp, and I don't look like either of them. I don't know if you know, but even if it's this Korean version, I do not look like them. But then what happened is you go on these sites and all those girls are looking for that dude, right? They're not looking for a big Baymax looking dude, whatever. And they're not in there to look for the personality, right? So I mean, if it's personality wise, I think I'd be top 10, you know? Speed dating, I think that's what I should do, right? What's going on now? How's it going? Right? So yeah, the little late night Worldwide Wednesday. Yeah, you know, when I saw Baymax, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. He looks more like me than G-Man Choi, right? But anyways, so yeah, you're doing those things, and then, like, you know, it doesn't matter if you know, swipe right or left on anything. It's like people either gonna like you or not. It's kind of like liverwurst. Right? You either like it or you don't. There's nothing like you know, somebody's gonna go, hey, you should eat this. No, I'm not gonna eat that. It's horrible. Oh no. Even more so, morongo. If you ever ate that at Mexico, it's like the worst thing ever. I don't know how in the heck people eat that thing. It just tastes like death. That's what morongo tastes like, death. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah. So all right, Jeremy, what's going on? All these people, late night stuff. So anyways, we finally got a question. So Haley says, what are you doing during this time? Okay. So no, not Morongo Casino. It's morongo. It's like some blood meat in Mexico. And it's like the grossest thing ever. I thought eating brain would be horrible, but this morongo stuff, it's horrible. I know some person from Mexico is going to say, dude, well, what about your Korean barbecue? It's like, yeah, what about my Korean barbecue? I love it. Just like they love that morongo and chicken hearts. Okay, I take that. Chicken hearts are pretty good. Okay, so anyways, Haley asks, oh, yes, I remember. What's going on, Nam? Yeah, you missed my whole case pop speech earlier, right? Hold on, hold on. Oh my God, I can't believe this. You had the same name as one of my favorite kids from like 10 years ago. But I'll get it. I'll get it. What is it? Yeah. So what happens is, if you don't know, I'm still teaching. So since I left LA, I moved up to the high desert. I mean, I live still in Orange County. I live, close to Long Beach, right? And then so I drove an hour and a half to school, hour and a half back every day last year, every freaking day. Okay. And then so, and then I taught up there, and then, came back home and stuff. And it was a great experience. It was awesome. And this year when we started doing the whole like distance learning and stuff, and I felt like I had a pretty good setup. People go, oh yeah, it looks like a TV show, whatever, and be able to sing or sing his songs or whatever you're going to do. Right. What happened is, for summer school, they had the credit recovery thing, and then I did it, and I did really well. Okay. So I realized I was really good at this because I'm staying home. I have nothing to do. I have nobody to see, all stuff. I mean, I go visit my mom, right? But then it's like I was focusing on these kids, and I got like 100 kids to pass their classes in summer, right? 20 kids, they were high school dropouts, and I got them to pass their stuff so they could graduate high school. So I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty good at this. So a job opened up for the virtual academy. So there's distance learning and there's virtual academy. Distance learning is what you're doing in school right now. Your teachers are teaching you on Zoom or Google Meets or whatever, and then they have to teach you, and you have a certain time, 8 to 8:40 or whatever it is, right? And then that's what you do. And then you wait for school to open. And when school opens, there's a good chance that you guys are going to get closed down again. I mean, it just depends on what the governor says, okay? Virtual academy is everything is online, taught by videos and computer programs, and they needed a teacher to monitor the whole thing. I applied and I got the job. So now I'm with all the families, helping them get through the stuff, and then we have like those 24-hour tutors in our school district. So they're using that, and then I'm basically the guy that helps the kids. What do you call it, with their guidance? The whole counseling and passing their stuff, motivational speeches, talk like we're doing like virtual clubs and virtual PTA and that kind of stuff. So some people, I know, Haley. I mean, it's amazing, right? So they do it, and so when school opens up again, we don't have to go back. I'm still going to be teaching these kids. So when I got the job, they had like 40 kids, and then I don't think it's a direct result, but then since I started, we got up to like 62, and we're still getting more and more. So, our goal is to be the greatest virtual academy in the world. And then so how do you do it? You start off with one of the greatest teachers ever. Not that I'm cocky. Okay, you got me. I am. Right? What am I going to do about it? Okay, so okay, DJ Incredible says, how many blind dates have you been on? God, I don't know. Okay, set up blind dates, probably less than 10. Online dates, I went on online dates, and they're super fun. So it's like, like I said, you have the people so what I like doing when I look at the profiles, not how like hot they look or like how how pissed off they look in their pictures. You look at the smile, okay? Because the smile, you can't really fake it unless you fake the smile like, right? Or the people that do this, try and look it up that way. But they just regular smile, right? Just relax. You're like, good. I think I like this person's demeanor, right? So then when you talk to people on the phone, great. It's like, I think I'm a pretty good conversationalist, right? So then thank goodness for all my different diverse background and doing different stuff. I usually could relate to different people. But, my go-to stuff is like Korean barbecue, foot massage, and Korean barbecue, Chinese foot massage, and Disneyland. Out of those three, they should like something of that, right? If they like hiking, okay, it's game over. I hate hiking. It sucks. But yeah, whatever they do, the duck lips, whatever. So the thing is, it's like, it turns out like, okay, if they like me, they like me, they not. But, a lot of people, they just like getting along with me, the whole friend zone thing and stuff. And that's perfectly fine. Because I'm the type of person that I enjoy having a lot of friends, whether like a lot of people, they just go, oh, he's hot, whatever. Because, the hotness stuff, that goes away, Like when I turned 50, actually before then, I realized the most important thing, it's not about people, how they look. It's about, can you live with this person for the rest of your life? Okay. So I plan on living, long time, so I'd rather have someone that like I could get along for that long, for the rest of my life. Now, I'm not saying I want to marry someone and then the rest of my life is only like 3 years and I die. That's horrible. Then you get the hot person. Yeah. No, I get it. It's like, when I left that school, you could change principles and then I get it. And then a lot of people, it was a lot of different culture. But that school I left because it's like, I had a really good opportunity in Orange County to go over there. And then that was really fun doing the whole Orange County stuff because I finally was able to teach Koreans. So all my life, my teaching career, I'm teaching people that are black or Latino, and that's it. Like there's no diversity. You're either one or the other. And then the whole religious diversity, yeah, you either believe in God or you don't. But then, when I moved to that area, it's like, yeah, you had people from different religions, but then just seeing the Koreans, I was like, wow, it's fascinating. It's like, oh, this is awesome. And then so I was able to, oh my gosh, 6 fights a day. Shh, that's nuts. Yeah, you need like police at that school. But the problem is where you go to school, a lot of people don't want school police. No, let's get the police out of here. Da, 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 da. I'm a big police supporter because thing is, when I get pulled over, yes, I got pulled over. I even got a DUI way back in the day, and then I had to go to court and took forever to get it fixed, but I did. But thing is, when I get pulled over by a cop, okay, you got me, all right. What do I have to do? Let me sign the thing. I'm not going to blame other people and then get busted by it. But thing is, it's like police are doing their job. They want to keep the things safe. They want to keep the freeway safe from people like me that one fateful day, But it's like, that's what I don't understand when people are like, just complaining about, oh yeah, we don't need police. We do need police because, you see all those different riots and all this stuff going on in all the different cities. I mean, that's ridiculous, And then people, they go, oh, you know what? All these riots, we're going to move out of the city, right? You know what they do? They move to other cities and they riot there. So I was like, oh, what are we going to do? So you guys are lucky that you guys are in New Jersey over there. Okay, Haley. In my career, I dealt with many people like that. Okay, first of all, Jaime Escalante, I almost taught at Garfield. I was going to be like mariachi, teaching music, Spanish, Garfield. It would have been awesome. Okay. But, changing the world, I don't know. Jaime Escalante, he did a lot of stuff, but he sacrificed a lot of stuff too. Okay. Just remember, with whatever choices you do, there's a lot of work. But yeah, the whole thing about when you deal with like, neighborhoods where they talk about, fighting all the time and shooting and stuff. I mean, something has to be done. But yes, it is cops. It is, your deans, your assistant principals and principals that you got to actually like do something about these things, because some people, they don't know what to do. They let it go and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And next thing you know, you are your mascot are the gangsters, you know. So yes, now if I had a choice, I mean, okay, Roosevelt's a great school. Don't get me wrong, but Garfield, that's historic school. That's historic school. So if you're Latino, you go over there and you become like dominant, like one of the big personalities or like, you know, like famous in your school. Yeah, it's pretty much you're going to be like that for the rest of your life. It's like a lot of famous people come out of Garfield, right? But yeah, so that's that. But anyways, but keep up with your questions on everything. And gosh, Madison, when I talked about the gangsters and stuff, I didn't mean your family, right? Tripping the music teacher. Oh gosh. Yeah, if a kid pulled that kind of stuff on me, I mean, you know, you could if all you want. When it actually happens, who knows what you do, right? But like everybody like trying to sue their teachers and stuff like this. See, here's the thing that sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Your teachers, no matter how good or bad they are, they don't go to school every day thinking like, how bad am I going to teach these kids? Am I going to, you know, how bad am I going to suck that day? No, they don't. Everybody who's a teacher, they went for their credential. They studied 4 years plus more than that for masters, just so they could go to a school and teach you. Now, thing is, not every student wants to learn. They're going to go to mess around or try to go like to check out the other people or whatever. There are students that do go to learn, but what happens is that the kids that don't want to learn, it kind of ruins it for your teacher. So any teacher, if you gave them the time of day where you don't talk and let them teach, they'll put together amazing lessons. But it's just the fact that you have people like Kayla, Madison's Kayla, right? Like, you know, tripping the music teacher. Ah, gosh. You know, then they always feel like, you know, these kids are out for me. They're going to make me bad or whatever, you know. Random question. Do you prefer staying at home or working? Okay. Staying at home working or working outside? Okay. With teaching, I prefer teaching at home. Okay. Here's why. First of all, 3-hour drive. Okay. But aside from that, okay, when I have everything at the palm of my fingers right here for finger touch, right? So right here, I could put up my screen right here. Hold on, is this? Let me show off a little, right? So I could go over here and I could go and use my whiteboard like this, right? So I could go, okay, you guys, you know, look what number one, you know, number one, we need this, you know. It's one, home is better, right? Or whatever. And then you go, oh, yeah, let me draw off my red pen or whatever. And I draw a music note, whatever. You know, so the different things like this, right? I mean, I could do that. I could do it like this. Make it like I'm in the little picture up there, right? Or I could do like my screen. I could go, oh, look at my mixer right here. So I do my mixer so I could do the stuff like, ladies and gentlemen, live from Big Daddy Shin's page. You know, I could sing a song if I wanted to, right? So I could go up to, you know, I click the thing right here and I'll be like, all right, I'll be ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Big Daddy Shin, and I put on my song right here, right? And then so I can actually just go like this, and I go, oh, esta canción es para ti, sé que nada pasará. Si mañana no me ves, right? Y tengo que asimilar que por este soñador ya no tienes interés. Okay, whatever, right? So, anyways, yeah, this isn't the singing day. So the singing day is Friday. So if you want to see me sing on Friday nights, I teach. I sing all day. I sing on Friday nights at 8. So all the different stuff, and I could be interactive and things that I can't teach in school. It's just more simple. Now the thing that sucks about teaching from home is that I can't sing with you and hear what you guys are saying. Okay, so that way it's better to teach like that. But thing is, when you're at home, You don't get any type of response, and then like once school's done, it's done. Okay, and you go, gosh, I need to go outside. So I'll go out, walk out at the park, and do like an hour or something. Thanks for the thing, right? Yeah, thanks for the compliment. And then DJ Vince, no, I'm not gonna buy a house there because now that I'm a virtual teacher advisor, I could move wherever I want because I'm teaching from home. I mean, I could go to Mexico. I could go to China. I just got to just be in like, regular school hour time. I mean, I'm not going to go that far. I like Brea, Diamond Bar, those areas, Fullerton, Anaheim, all this stuff. Be by Disneyland, who knows? But I just need to be driving distance. So if I ever need to go to the headquarters, then I could just drive and go. So that's the thing. But thing is, I'm saving so much money staying in my apartment, saving up money, waiting for like the housing prices to go down, right? So in the meantime, I pay what $11.75 for a 2-bedroom place over here, and that's like a steal, right? So I don't really need to go anywhere because all you need is your bedroom, a bathroom, kitchen, and a place to do your internet stuff. And that's what I have. Oh, and then have the exercise machine, right? So, yeah, until I actually get married or something, right? Then, yeah, I mean, I could stay here for whatever. Madison, just talk about yourself. When the people come on, they come on, right? But, so, I don't know. Let's see. Were there any other questions? Yeah, but working outside, I mean, the whole outside stuff, it's, I love weather and stuff. Would I want to teach in person? Oh, yeah, totally. Because you know me. You know me enough where I do like a crowd. And then, I could hear just a direct response on what I'm saying and what I'm not. Okay? So, random question. When you make a YouTube video, do you get paid? And what is your favorite movie? So the short answer to that question is yes. So I just got my 7,000th subscriber. Okay, so it's not small and it's not big, right? But I think I have I bet I'm close to 5,000 videos now. I have no idea. I didn't count them all. I don't know what to do to count them or whatever. Maybe there's a way I could see, but I know I have at least over 4,000. So with all the different things that I made topics on, people would watch randomly stuff like, people say, oh, how do you change a tire? How do you change windshield wipers? Oh, how do you do this thing with your phone? All this different stuff. Ooh, what's Disneyland like? Oh, how do you get a thing for the Dodger game? All that kind of stuff, right? So these videos, they stay up there, and then like when the Dodgers won, a lot of people are looking at my Dodger videos. And then some people, when some news comes about Disneyland, then all of a sudden I get a spike on people watching Disneyland, right? And when people want to they search for hot, big, bald, fat Asian dudes, they watch my massage video. I mean, it's the way that it works out is like people watch my stuff every day. So I get probably I guess about 3,000 views a day, maybe 2,000. Okay. So it's really weird concept because if I only had one video, for people to actually watch that one video every day, it's not going to happen. So, it turns out that people are binge watching. And then so I'm going back to long form videos where it's like, I'm hanging out with somebody and then you see what happens to the whole experience, right? And then so, I like watching those videos and other people like watching those videos. And then so when they just sit there and watch it, you can make money. But when I do my Friday night show, I'll be on here for 2 hours singing nonstop. My throat is like fried afterwards, right? I don't make anything because all these videos are copywritten. So whoever's making those songs, they're the ones that are making all the money. But I just do it for fun, right? And then, what is it? My favorite movie? Oh, gosh. I like Moulin Rouge. But it seems like the ones that I watch over and over again, okay, I like the Ip Man series, with Donnie Yen. I love Kung Fu movies. I love kung fu movies. I like middle-aged Disney movies. So I don't like the really, really old ones, and I don't like the new ones. I like the, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, the trifecta, Mulan, right? Of course, I like Mulan, right? But what is it? I like, I like crime movies, right? And then like the getting away with it type movies. I like the movies where people try to hide things, like Breaking Bad, like the guy's science teacher, and then one lie turns into a bigger thing, then a bigger thing, bigger thing, bigger thing, bigger thing. Next thing you know, he's dead. Spoiler alert. Sorry. See, okay, so Vince says, hey, you need to get a World Series patch, the 2020 patch. No, because I didn't go to one game. I just watched the World Series. I barely even watched that, right? But it's a thing where this one, yeah, there are people going to say asterisk. No, it's not an asterisk season. It's just people either chose to watch the games or not, right? Thing is, on my official jersey, my Big Daddy Shin official jersey, I have that 2017 World Series patch when we lost against the cheating Astros. And I consider that one more special because I was there. I remember the adrenaline rush, all that stuff. Here, it's like, you could just catch part of it. And then it's funny because I was hanging out with Jill at Downtown Disney when all that stuff happened in that last inning or whatever. And when I have to watch some of the World Series on ESPN Gamecast, you keep doing refresh, and then see what happens next. That's not a fun experience. It really isn't. So it's like, am I worried about getting the 2020 patch? No. I was going to get my seats for next year because I got this job and I could do it. But I'm realizing how much money I'm saving from not getting Disney Pass, getting Dodger season seats. I have my Six Flags pass is only like $150. What are you going to do, right? But you know who's doing it? Who's doing a really good job? Knott's Berry Farm. Okay, yeah. Thing is, anybody who lives in Southern California, okay, you guys know that Disneyland's king, right? Ever since Blackfish, no one's going to SeaWorld. I mean, even before that, people would go there, 10 years? Every 10 years, and then like, oh, okay. So technically, I would have been there 5 years in my life, right? And then that's it. But Knott's Berry Farm always got a bum rap. People always want to go to the Halloween nights and all that stuff. Knott's Scary Farm and go through the mazes and all these zombies with Dodger jerseys try to scare you. It's really weird how that turns out. Okay, but people would go. But thing is, like, it's like, yeah, Knott's Berry Farm was a farm. You go there because they're the ones that created boysenberry, which is half raspberry and half blueberry. So they got boysenberry, right? And so when you get that jam, it's from there. And then so they put some rides in there, and then people were able to go and enjoy themselves. They still have the best chicken. It's a better chicken than Plaza Inn in Disneyland, actually, right? But still, nobody goes there because it's like you figure, okay, you get a Disney pass. You have a Disney pass. Why would you spend $100 and then get a Knott's Berry Farm pass, right? Because you got to spend hours there, right? Anyways, recently, Disney shut down, and there's nothing you can do about it. You go down to Downtown Disney, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. You just walk around, sweat, and like everything's really expensive, whatever. Okay, but Knott's Berry Farm did this thing called the Taste of Fall. Okay, you could go in the park for $35, and then they give you these coupons. So they're $7 each. So it's like you get 5 coupons, right? And then you actually get big portions of food. And then you can walk around the park, and it just feels like you're in an amusement park. Like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. So they sold out instantly, And then so everyone's talking about how awesome it is. And then, oh, I want to go. Oh, it's sold out, right? So yesterday, they actually started Knott's Berry Farm, a taste of Merry Farm. So the Christmas version of it. I go, oh my gosh. So I bought some tickets for that, and yeah, There's I bought tickets for that, so I'm totally gonna go. Okay. Anyways, New Jersey Mike's video, please. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's like that video was so random, and then like Joey, great dude and everything, and just made it. I couldn't believe how popular that Jersey Mike's video is, and so I never really go in there. That was the first time I went in there, and it was a great experience. I should actually go there. Actually, now I think about it, find him. Just like how I should go back to the Pokey bar and see Doris over there. Because it's funny, a lot of people, they're, oh yeah, I'm a fan. And then people from all the different Jersey Mikes from all over the country, they're like, oh, I make a better sandwich than Joey. I mean, maybe not, who knows? But it's like we don't have a video, right? But okay, if I go back to, I was supposed to go to the Jersey Mike's in Vernon, California. So one of the people that works there told me specifically, you come here, I'll make you a sandwich. It's the greatest Jersey Mike's sandwich ever. But Vernon is pretty far from where I live, but I should have did it. So, oh my gosh, Slayer. So, okay, hold on. I'm going to get back to all the other things, okay? But I want to talk about Slayer, okay? So, with Slayer, okay, so people know I play this game called Clash Royale, right? And then when I first did it, my brother and my nephew, Suavin, Domination Jr., right? They're playing and they're playing in this clan, and then like they're all their friends and whatever, and then they did this stuff, and so all the people that are playing the games. I mean, I like video games and everything, but I don't have the time to like just study all this stuff. But I was a noob, and then I'm like getting killed. So there's two people in the clan, actually three. Okay, so you had what is it? You had Slayer, you had Sir Newbington. Oh my God, what was the girl's name? Do you remember the girl? Okay, but those are the people. They were like charged thing, and then no, not Hillary. I remember Hillary, the one that what? I'm still friends with the girl. Let's see. Let me look at my stuff. It's yeah. That's sad because if I'm in public, right, I turn on my phone and then you hear that, you see a bunch of kids. So yeah, I know I'm a grown dude playing video games, but do I care? No. Oh wait, where do I get my friends list? No. Okay, so anyways, what happens is Slayer was like this like Clash Royale god, while me and my brother were trying to get better and stuff like this, and then so what happened is when you have clans and then you have like a bunch of people that don't active. I mean, they're not active for like a year. You're like, get these people out. We need more fresh blood. Oh, yeah, controversy. So people started hating me in the clan. I'm like, screw this thing, whatever, right? And so I go. And then so from Clash Royale, I used to make those total bully clans, right? So I figure, okay, you start the culture out, and then you do it. Now, if you ever know how this game, it's like the hardest thing to build your clan, especially active people. So what happened is, it's like, you had to go in total like jerk mode, and then like you recruit and you kick them out. It doesn't really matter, right? I mean, who are these people? But I remember for the longest time, eventually me and my brother and my nephew and then a bunch of other people we got in clan and started building it. And then every time we're like, yeah, we need to get Slayer in here. We need to get Noob. What did we do? Oh, I can't believe I forgot that girl's name. Okay, so what happens is, we were middle page. Okay, let's see. See? Yeah, Madison, that was fun. I remember the middle page right there. Oh, friends. She unfriended me. Okay, whatever. I forgot. As soon as this live feed's over, I'm totally gonna remember it. Anyways, we're totally like, oh yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden, one day, Slayer comes in our group. We're like, no way, is that him? Is that him? Whatever, right? So we knew this guy is like, dude that would play all the time, and like, it's like, like when you play football or basketball, and you have that dude that's like 7 feet, and then like you're in 7th grade, right? It's like this was that dude. And then we're like, oh gosh, we have him. He's gonna dominate, whatever, right? He comes in and then plays a little, hey, like trying to be like LeBron James, like coming in and like just saying hi to the people and then leaving without even slam dunking once. Like, dude, right? But anyways, yes, Slayer's like a brother to us, and then you're welcome anytime. But yeah, it's like when we start doing the stuff and all the whole new ways that people are playing this game. Yeah, I know. When I'm playing that game, I should be exercising on that machine right there and dropping weight like crazy. But I'm not. So one of my, my priorities, right? I got to figure things out. Yeah, Madison, if you want, go ahead. But it's a little bit confusing, okay? Don't be stressed on the stuff. Just make sure you participate every day and you donate stuff. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? And then so, I don't know. But yeah, so that's the whole thing with the thing. Ah, man, that's funny. Hillary Libby. Hey, Slayer, are you graduated from college already now? Because now my nephew's graduated from college. So I was like, oh my gosh, just trying to figure out the different, how old people and stuff. I don't know. Oh my gosh. See, so here's the thing. When I was playing like Call of Duty, okay, this is like, I don't know, 2004. I don't know, something really crazy. So my nephew's like 7. So I was a total loser. I'm playing Call of Duty 6 to 8 hours a day. And I'm a teacher, right? And then you wake up in the morning and then, it's like, my friend would always give me crap. He's like, dude, you got to stop video games and stuff because you're being productive. It's like, you know what they call Nintendo, right? It's like, what? Yeah, it's no friendo. I'm like, God. Hey, but how about these people I'm talking to, whatever. But he played the same game over and over and over and over again. Just repeat. And then so, I had a lot of fun. We were a bunch of bullies and stuff. But then my nephew, he just wanted to always play. My nephew Kurt. And then so I remember when he would go in there, and I'm like, nah, stop, whatever. But I'm just too tired to stop him from doing it. I was a lazy dude. And then so when I'd go on there, it's like, I remember when one of my friends said, yeah, he has the skills to go pro, Major League Gaming. I'm like, no way, right? But then I remember when my nephew, so he's like this 8-year-old kid. I'm like, wow, I guess he is pretty good. Maybe 9 years, I forgot what he was. And then he's all, hey, uncle. I'm like, what? He's all, what's a so-and-so? And I go, oh, God. I can't say it. I don't swear on my videos. But when he said, I go, oh, my gosh. So that's how my nephew's learning how to speak English. Yeah, Haley, awesome. Come Friday. Friday at 8. That's when I'm going to sing all Halloween songs. It's a pretty good show, and you like do requests and stuff, but you'll see how it goes. Yeah, and plus you have school tomorrow. So anyways, yeah. Nice seeing you, though. See, so the thing is with my setup, I have a 6 setup, and I think that, oh, you know what? I should actually start doing live stream gaming. I mean, who needs OBS when you have vMix, right? So I could actually do my game stuff and talk. Yeah, right? Oh, Haley, I got new merch, too. So, yeah, I have masks, and I have pins. Do I have a mask right here? Oh, yeah, I do right here. This is what people look like now when they see me. Is it? Oh. Okay, so this is what it is. But usually I have like a hat going on. So, when I go in and people are like, oh, at least, I didn't want one of those masks where it's like skulls and evil clowns or whatever. But, when you go in, it's like kind of smiley and, people like kind of happy, right? So what happens is, yes, if you guys want the thing, just message me on Instagram and I'll send you one, right? You go, yay. All right, but yeah. And you can use it as a headband. Wait. Here you go. I do it with the logo. See, I have the logo right there. Right? So I could go like... Okay. Whatever. I don't want to put this thing on. I hate masks. Okay, so anyways, yes, you're going to plug your phone up. I think it's time to go anyway because it's pretty late and I've been up for an insane amount of time right now. So that's why I should probably go too. I appreciate all you guys staying here and watching and hanging out. But yeah, so Friday, I did. But the best way to get a hold of me is through Instagram because there's no I'll play any day. But thing is, my thing doesn't really change. You know, I just do the minion miners and, you know, the minion miner freeze and the executioner Mega Knight and the Goblin Giant, you know, I mean, it's whatever. Yeah. All my stuff is Big Daddy Shin. Yeah. Hey, if anybody needed my gear, it's you, right? That'd be awesome. So, yeah, it's. I'm glad that you're on the thing. Gosh, I can't believe you're in college. You guys all grew up on me. Everybody grew up. Oh man, am I still alive? What's going on? No, I'm kidding. But anyways, everybody, thanks for. I'm sure you're pretty good at the game still. I mean, how much could it change? You know, I mean, I could see what you guys did because, you know, I mean, I'm unlocking chess every 3 hours. So right now I don't have to worry about it because I have an 8-hour chess going on, you know. But thanks a lot, buddy. So yeah, on Instagram, that's the best way to get a hold of me. But if you want the stuff, then yeah. What's Heyday? Oh my gosh, Jared. It's a small world, huh? Jared, oh. Darn it, where is it? Okay, Jared. This is just for you right here, okay? I don't know why I bought this. I really don't know. Okay, so so everybody, I'm extending my video, okay? So there's a store called Company D, right? That's where the cast members they you know, you could go there and then buy stuff from Disney for 50% off at least, okay? And then so, you know, it's usually pretty privileged, like to go, hey, Steve, you want to come out? Okay, cool. So I went the other day and just see what they had, right? And then so I remember I forgot whose birthday it was. I think it's for Michelle. Her birthday party was like a onesie birthday party, so everybody had to wear onesies. So what do? I buy this onesie for like Mickey Mouse, and then, you know, it's like, was it cute? No, it wasn't. For like a grown dude like me to wear a onesie, it's horrible. But I remember it was $60, but we got half off because my friend got us a really good deal on it. So what happened is I went to the the Company D store, and then they had this. It is a onesie. I don't want to wear this, but I just bought it because what if I had to, right? So it's Small World. It's a Small World onesie, and no, I'm not gay, but this is a double XL, and there's no way I could fit in this thing, okay? But thing is, this was, instead of $60, it was like $8. So I'm like, wow. If I ever was in a Small World mood, this is it. But thing is, I don't like how it looks. I bought it on the sure principle of that A, it was discounted, and B, it was Small World. So I'm like, I don't know. Jared, if you were 2XL, I'd mail it to you. Why not? Right? So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And there's nothing to leave for the imagination. So you're gonna have to Superman it and then get like, like red underwear or something. I don't know, whatever. Oh, and you know what else I got? Well, I got a ton of stuff. What happens is I got this for I don't think Jose's on right now, but I might as well do this unboxing, right? I got the Coco guitar. Right? So this one, it's normally like $40, maybe $50, I don't know, but I got it for 15. You know what? I'm gonna play with it anyway. Oh wow. So you could actually press the different things. Oh, this is why. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me. Don't let it make you cry. For even if... You know what? I'm pretty sure you could probably do it from here. But I'm not going to learn this thing right now. That's horrible. Okay. Anyways, the little things that I probably shouldn't like, buy these things, but I did. So these type of habits I gotta stop. Okay. And then so if you know who Dante is, right? And then so Dante, spoiler alert, if you didn't see Coco, then close your eyes, because he turns into this, right? So Jose, he has a kid that's less than a year old, and they're Latino. So I figure, you know what? Hey, little kid, here you go. And actually, he won't know that they have both. So I'm going to tell Jose, one day he has this like this, and he replaces it with this, and see if the kid understands, if whatever, right? Playing the guitar. Anything else cool? This one, if you're into Haunted Mansion, you press the thing. Whatever. I don't want to get a copyright on this one. When you play it, it's going to play the song, and then, I'm going to get this video blocked. What else is there? There's one thing I totally want you to see. I don't know where it is. Oh well, I'll have to do it another time. What happens is I got Mickey Mouse Beats headphones. You know what? I feel super horrible right now because all you guys, I probably lost street cred with you guys. You're like, oh, look at them. It's like really, whatever. But it's just when I saw Jared, I think about the whole, Disney stuff, because Jared, he probably knows. I mean, people know that I'm a big It's a Small World guy, right? But Jared, he knows even more about Small World than I do. So that's why that whole what did I get at Company D, that section was brought to you by Jared. Thank you very much. So, okay. Anyways, it was really fun. Thanks for spending time with me. And then so next Wednesday, it'll probably be earlier. The whole, I realize my Worldwide Wednesdays are either going to be at 5 or it's going to be at 8:30 or 9. So we'll figure it out. All right. But anyways, Big Daddy Shin with Worldwide Wednesday. Thanks for coming. So I'll see you. Hopefully I see you Friday 8. Okay. I'm going to do my special Halloween special. Special Halloween karaoke nights. And then so I got to come up with as many Halloween songs as possible, even though I hate Halloween, but I'm going to sing songs in honor of Dia de los Muertos. I'm kidding. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys later.